So today we're going to be doing the exam questions on Unit 201. These are the answers, so get your packs ready and go through the answers, making sure that you've justified them in full. So give two features of makeup looks during the ancient Japanese era. So this is worth 2 marks. So what kind of things did we have to do on our partner? What kind of look did we need to create? So we could have used rice powder to make the face white. We could have shaved off the eyebrows as well and drawn them on a little bit higher. Bright red lips in the shape of a red rosebud. And also the charcoal was used on the eyes instead of eyeliner. So what did they used to do back in ancient Egyptian era regarding makeup? Now it's nothing about hair, it's only about makeup, and that's worth 2 marks. State 3 services commonly carried out by a spa therapist. This is worth 3 marks. So we've got massage, and massage will cover things like hot stone massage and also maybe Swedish massage as well. Don't list 3 different massages because it still comes under massage. So list 3 different services that you'd find on the price list. So we've got massage, maybe facials, body wraps, reflexology, salt scrubs, infrared heat treatments as well. So any one of those would have got you a mark each. Some skills can be transferable between different jobs. Describe 3 skills that can be used in both a day spa and a retail shop, and this is worth 3 marks. So communication skills, whether you work in a spa or in a retail shop, you should be able to communicate to people. Also promoting and selling. So in a spa, you'll be promoting the services and selling products. And in a retail shop, you'll be promoting the clothes that have just come in and selling the clothes to people. So these skills are transferable. You can do them in both workplaces. You'd have a positive attitude, I hope, to both jobs. A willingness to learn, teamwork, self-management, resilience, hard working, flexibility, thinking skills, problem solving, time management, and decision making as well. A similar question, Alice works in hairdressing salon and wants to join journalism. Identify 3 roles that may be suitable. Yet again, it's worth 3 marks. Think about what skills you can do in both, or the roles that you can carry out in both. So you'll have good communication skills, talking to people or talking to people in the salon, or talking to people as you're doing journalism, like interviewing them, ready for articles or newspaper reports. Promoting, selling, positive attitudes, willingness to learn, teamwork, self-management, resilience, hard working, flexibility, thinking skills, problem solving, and decision making. Try and rather than list the answers, try and put it into sentence form with a little bit of justification, just to really up your grade, your marks there. State 2 other trades or businesses that are linked to the hairdressing industry. So a business that is linked to hairdressing, even though you look at salons and you think, oh, it's just a hairdressing salon, but actually there's other people that go into the salon that also make money. People like plumbers. Yeah, if there's a water leak or if they're setting up a new salon, need basins put in. Electricians as well. Maybe the lights go out and they need to call an electrician. Colleges, they might need apprentices to join the salon. Marketing and advertising. So every piece of advertising that goes on in that salon, it's not the salon manager that makes it. They actually employ a company to make it for them. So they make money from it. Wholesalers, people that sell all the products and the tools and equipment to the salon. Equipment and manufacturers, so maybe things like the basins, the chairs, the mirrors. Where do they get that from? The manufacturers. Product manufacturers as well, places like Weller, Goldwell, L'Oreal. They also, as a business, would need an accountant so that they get paid each month and also they can submit their taxes. Also, they might need lawyers and solicitors in case they get into any issues in the salon. Also insurers as well, they need to have insurance, so they need insurance companies. The salon, 9 times out of 10, will also be in a building that is rented, so they need landlords or rental agency. And they also might have people like catering industry, you might have coffee and tea facilities or snacks in there that people can purchase, but who provides them? A company will do this for them. So these are all businesses that are linked to another industry. So whether it was a salon industry about that question, or it could be a spa, or it could be a beautician's or nail salon, it's still the same kind of answer. State 3 services carried out by a barber. So look at the price list of a barber's. What kind of things can you write down? Cutting, facial shaving, grooming. They could have perms, have the hair coloured, maybe hair designs on there. So anything that's on a price list, I wouldn't put down something like hair washing. That's not normally on a price list. That will come with a service. Describe the link between a wholesaler and a hair and beauty salon. So what is a wholesaler? A wholesaler is like a big warehouse that you could go to get all your products and tools and equipment. So they buy their products from wholesalers. Products are bought at a wholesaler that maybe they're at a cheaper price as well than what you'd possibly get at another shop that sells the same thing, because wholesalers often you buy in bulk, so you buy lots of different colours, not just one thing. Some wholesalers also supply training on products and equipment. It's also a stage in the supply chain from the manufacturer and salon. So that would get you 2 marks, anything along those lines. Anna works as a hairdresser and would like to change her career. Identify 3 transferable skills which could help Anna move into the leisure and tourism sector. So it's a completely different sector, but actually there's skills which you were good at as a hairdresser that you can use there. Not so much the colouring and cutting, you're not going to do that in leisure and tourism, but so much talking to people, so communication skills, promoting and selling, so you're promoting new holidays and new flights going out, positive attitude, willingness to learn, teamwork, self-management, resilience, hard-working, flexibility, thinking skills, problem-solving and decision-making. They're all kind of skills that could be transferable. Make sure that you write this in sentence form rather than listing. Explain why someone may choose to work in the hair and beauty sector. Why do people want to work here? What makes you want to do the course? What makes you possibly want to do this skill after you finish school? Maybe you want to become self-employed and work your own shift patterns and hours to suit you and your busy life. Maybe you want to create a business, set up a franchise, become an owner of a business. Also, it's quite a creative skill, isn't it? So if you're quite creative, it might suit your skills and your personality. If you enjoy working with people and helping them to improve their appearance. A wide range of academic and non-academic qualifications are accepted. So you don't have to be good at maths and English to do the skills. You've got to be really good at your hands and really creative. So think about why someone might choose to do that. And also you can always put down money as well. But working long hours to earn good money. Name 2 different types of beauty businesses, and this is worth 2 marks. So 2 different types, it could be anything: nail salon, spa therapy salon, beauty salon, or makeup media artistry business. What I wouldn't put down is a hair salon or a barber's, because that is the incorrect answer. So anything beauty related. State 3 services commonly carried out by a hairdresser. Think of a price list of a hairdressing salon. Colouring, cutting, perming, setting, hair extensions, head massage, styling, etc. What I wouldn't put down is washing hair. That's not a service that we pay for. It comes along with colouring and cutting. And also be really specific with your answers. So don't put down things like highlighting and a full head of colour, because that comes under colouring. That's one answer. It's still a colouring skill. Try and put down different skills. Describe the requirements of the cosmetic product safety regulations that product companies must consider before releasing new products. This is worth 6 marks. You really need to go into detail and understand about this Act of Law. So about this Act of Law, we know that things are not tested on animals. They need to make sure that also when you're making a new product, safe ingredients are used, so they've tried and tested, but they're not tested on the animals. Labelled clearly with the ingredients. That's really important. Everything needs to be labelled clearly with ingredients, even food nowadays. The batch number is there in case we need to have a product return. Use by date, that should be on there as well on the bottle. The volume size as well, how much is it? 150 millilitres, 100 millilitres, that should be on there. The name and address of manufacturer should be on there in case we have to return the item. Precautions identified. Presentation of the product and packaging. Obviously that used to be eye-catching, doesn't it? The odour needs to smell nice. Directions for use should be written on the bottle, and also how to dispose the container after you have finished using it. So once it's empty. So all those things are related to the cosmetic product safety regulations, and all of them have to be considered before they actually release a product in the UK. Explain the influence of ancient Japanese women's makeup on today's trends. Okay, so we can talk about what happened in ancient Japanese, and it might be ancient Japanese in this question, but think of it, it could be happening in ancient Egyptian or ancient Greek. What happened then to today's makeup trends, which is similar to our GCSE coursework. So maybe the use of rice powder was used back then to make their face whiter. However, cultures today, they still whiten their faces. They use creams with whitening lotion in it. You could also talk about maybe bronzers used today and foundations used today, but they still whiten their faces as it's considered upper class in Asia. Eyebrows are shaved off in ancient Japanese, but what do they do today? Well, they draw them on, don't they, or make them thicker, maybe have them tattooed as well. Bright red rosebud lips they used in ancient Egyptians. Today, what do? We kind of make our lips look bigger and fuller. We might have lip fillers put in. We might have lipstick used, lip gloss used, something used to make our lips plumper. Lip liner also used to make our lips more defined as well. Charcoal was used on the eyes back in ancient Egyptian, but what do they do today? They use liquid eyeliner pencils, maybe eyeshadow on the eyes as well. Whatever that we use today, just compare it to ancient Japanese to today's makeup trends. And like I say, if the question was about ancient Greek, what did they do then to what do they do now? You need to compare the looks. And the last one, state the era of the following historical looks. So the Cupid bow lips, that was in the 1920s. The mullet hairstyle, that was in the 80s. The dramatic black hole eyeliner, as it was so dramatic, I know eyeliner is quite popular in a lot of eras, but this was dramatic, so it was the ancient Egyptian era. Victory rolls is when the World War II was won, so that was a victory, the rolls were there. That was the 40s, 1940s. And Twiggy's Pale eyeshadow. If you don't know who Twiggy is, she's a celebrity. She was in the 1960s. So that there was worth 5 marks. Obviously, don't ever leave an answer blank. Try and answer all the questions, or guess it if you don't know. You never know, you could be correct. So that there was the end of Unit 201. If you want to learn about Unit 203 or 202, then you can find the other YouTube videos with the answers on there as well.